Hello, hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to Monkey Island. It's been a while. I apologize. In fact, actually, give me a second. Let's go to the screen. There we are. You can see me in my full beauty. I apologize for not streaming for the past couple of weeks. Not last week, the week before, I was a bit ill, so I decided to just not stream for the rest of that week. And then last week, I kind of did an impromptu travel to see my grandparents, which I wasn't really expecting, so that's why I didn't make any plans to do that. I did. It was good to see them, though. But either way, that's why I didn't stream last week. But we're back on it now. We are trying to continue playing Tales of Monkey Island, because last Monday, Return to Monkey Island came out, and I have not caught up yet. So hopefully we can do a little bit here. My aim is today at least to try and get 2 chapters done if possible. We'll see. I'm not sure how possible it's going to be. I don't know. I don't particularly want to go too late tonight, but we'll try it anyway. So without further ado, let's get this on. We're on chapter 3, Lair of the Leviathan. I can't quite remember what happened at the end of the last game. Hopefully there's a recap. There is!
It is said that we are never so vulnerable than when we trust. But paradoxically, if we cannot trust, neither can we find our heart's desire.
Oh.
Guybrush Threepwood, trusting in his voodoo spell, unleashes a pox on the Caribbean. He escapes from Flotsam Island to pursue his wife Elaine and to find a cure to the pox that infects them both.
Oh no!
On the Jerkbait Islands, Guybrush finds Elaine together with his arch-enemy.
Are we not together like that?
With deep reluctance, Guybrush trusts his wife with the former ghost pirate and seeks the cure on his own. Hunted by the lethal Morgan Le Fay, Threepwood must right his wrong by finding La Esponja Grande. For the pox is transforming the seas into a treacherous beast.
Of course, yeah, Le
And
Fay.
the beast is
Oh! Why'd that get so loud all of a sudden?
I don't believe it.
Was it not daytime when we were sailing before?
Sister. Wait, believe what? What?
Of course, there's a huge manatee! Oh god, I forgot we got swallowed by a huge manatee. The game is so awfully loud, I have to turn it down. Yeah, so most of that it was fine, and then suddenly it got really loud. Case in point, that really hurt my ears.
Guybrush, I'm taking you in.
I'm sorry, I'm inside a manatee at the moment. Look behind you!
Oh, I've heard that one before. Oh,
Lol.
Well done, sir. Walked the bonny bounty huntress right into a trap.
Yep.
You have to admire her stick-to-itiveness.
She's out cold.
Good. We need to get back on the track to finding La Esponja Grande. I'm gonna go find a way out of here. Preferably through the front door. Not the, service entrance.
Service
I'll
entrance.
keep an eye
It's
on
not the
Miss
word I would have
Grande.
used.
If she stirs, I'll give her the old scurvy buttons.
I don't want to know what that is.
Yeah, that's not. Okay, it's gone. There was something on the side of the screen, like right. You can't really see where my cursor is. Right behind me, basically, but it's gone now. Alright, let's go have a little wander around, shall we then?
An encampment. Talk about roughing it.
Hey, it's
Better
the
go check it
cover!
out.
Oh, I need to turn the game down. I've just remembered. Need to turn the game volume down. Oh, it's already turned down. Let's turn it. There we go. Right.
Hello? Excuse me?
What is this? An adventurer from the outside.
Yep.
Who are you?
I'm
I'm
Guybrush
Coronado de
Streetwood,
Cava,
mighty pirate.
mighty explorer.
Kava, I've been looking for you. What are you doing in here?
I'm on my way to a very important artifact to be acquired for a very important woman.
I hate to be the one to break this to you, but you're stuck inside of an overgrown sea mammal. You're not on your way anywhere.
Heavens no, I'm not stuck. Quite the contrary. It's all part of the plan of the ocean gods.
I mean,
The
to be
mouth
fair,
of
the manatee
leads
appeared,
me to
yeah.
the artifact. The seahorses led the mouth to me. Just as I freed myself from the brig of Fat Island by bribing the guards for his bootlace, stringing him up with a pulley fashioned from a stale scone, and then growing at my toenails over the course of a year in order to carefully carve them into a lock-picking kit, I, Coronado de Cava, will walk out of this beast when the time is right.
Okay, dude.
And when is that? I'm on a bit of a timetable.
When we arrive at the sacred manatee mating grounds.
Oh boy.
I don't think being inside the manatee is where we want to be when that happens.
How long have you been in here?
Years! This journey has been even longer than expected, but exploration is fraught with unforeseen hurdles yearning to be overcome.
Hey,
You made a
grenades?
lock-picking kit out of toenails?
That's right!
You didn't try the tempt the guard dog with a bone trick?
Yeah, we did
That's
that.
for amateurs.
Oh. It's Fat Island. That was the one where with the really fat governor, wasn't it? I think with the library back in Monkey Island 2. Anyway,
So I have this locket I'm supposed to give to you.
Oh my! I haven't seen this locket for some years. She's just as I remember. Where did you... What is this?
Treepwood, it is I.
Yikes.
what?
Well done. You have found Coronado de Cava and are one step closer to La Sponja Grande.
What?
De Cava and his crew will prove indispensable on your quest. And while the pox spreads with every passing moment, you must tread lightly, Guybrush. Years of searching for the sponge have made De Cava unstable. He
Oh,
was
no
always
shit.
a bit of a sensitive soul, so please, I implore you, do not mention me. Do not mention La Sponja. And whatever you do not tell him where you acquired his locket.
Where did you get this? Who sent you? What are you doing here?
Voodoo lady sent me.
Look, the voodoo lady gave me the locket so I could find La Esponja Grande.
She what? Mi Dio! That two-timing soothsaying strumpet!
Huh?
La Esponja is to be mine to give to her as a gargantuan absorbent symbol of my fiery passion! I'm gone for 2 seconds and she's making time with a prepubescent picaron!
No, it's not like that. Eesh, no way. We're hardly even friends.
Right, a friend who she gives an invaluable sentimental locket! I bet she
mean-
never sends you on any quests either!
I mean,
No. I mean, from time to time she tells me what to do and where to go with little or no context,
That
but
sounds like a quest. She used to give me quests. I thought I was a special.
I-
Has she ever made you a voodoo doll?
no.
yes.
I don't believe you. Have you held her in your arms?
No.
What? No, I'm married. Look.
I don't see a ring, Senor Liebrush.
I left it with my other hand.
I'll kill you.
No.
I'm not after the voodoo lady's heart or La Esponja Grande.
Then why are you here?
Vacation.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yes. Honeymooning, in fact.
With your invisible wife?
My very real wife. Let me just go.
Oh, well, you
get
gonna
her.
pretend like
I
LaFay's
shall
our
await
wife?
her alleged arrival with tantalizing disbelief.
Are we gonna pretend like Morgan Le Fay is our wife? That doesn't sound right. Especially, I hope not while she's knocked out.
Winslow, I need to revive Morgan and present her to Dakava as my fake wife.
Why is this
That
the answer?
reminds me of the time when...
No.
Now, Winslow, Dakava's crazy.
Very well. I'm well trained in naval first aid. Do as I say. First things first. Take her pulse and see if she's alive.
What? She might be dead?
Now she's
You
wriggling.
never know about these things.
She's breathing. Yeah, look at her. She's wriggling. That's fine. She has very
Very
small
good.
wrists.
Her pulse is strong.
She also has tattoos.
What's this? A tattoo of the name Gus.
This is for Chugbender.
Excellent. She's alive and
Jugbender.
kicking. Which reminds
So I
me,
make a note of
next,
that. I feel like
remove
that's something I
any
need
and
to-
all weapons from the victim. We don't want her thrashing about and lopping off any more appendages.
Do I have a pen?
Good thinking.
Gus. Give me a second. Gus. Jug. I probably don't need to know this, but I'm writing it down anyway. Right, sword.
All right, I've got her sword. It's engraved with a name. Dante Dragotta.
Ooh, he sounds tough.
Dante.
Gomez, not on the carpet.
Now, elevate her feet.
She
to
seems to
help
be
with
saying random
circulation.
names, so I'm writing it down. What was it? Was it feet?
Elevating her feet.
Yes.
What's this? An assassin's ledger.
Fascinating.
Who knew bounty hunters were so meticulous?
Oh. It's Gus. Oh. I guess Gus, really did something to her. Getting like funeral payment at nearly Irish Rootwood.
She
Alright.
still hasn't come round. A most curious case. If only we had smelling salts, that would do the trick.
Smelling salts. Okay. Well, I ain't got much. Can I actually walk past the carver? Do I have to just... Do I have to talk to
Hey,
him?
Decava.
Get away from me, or I'll kill you! You don't sail another man's ship simply because he left it in the harbor?
Yeah, can't go that way. The carver is yeah. Not doing too well in the old sanity front. Where the hell would I get smelling salts?
I believe smelling salts would revive Miss LeFlay. Pity our first aid kit was swept overboard during ingestion.
Yeah. I mean, none of these are salt. Okay. Can I go around the ship? That looks like a thing. Right? Yes. Back on the ship. Cannon. Fire the cannon.
The Narwhal's cannon. And while it lacks firepower, it does look scary.
Yeah, we've not done anything with it.
The
Can I
Narwhal's
not?
cannon.
Nope, nope, I
While it
can't.
lacks firepower, it does look scary.
That's the ship of my mass. Oh, he didn't point it out. He climbed it. That wasn't what I thought he'd do.
Eustachian Passage. Manatee earwax. Rotten and pungent. Perfect.
That gonna work at smelling salts? Oh, it's got a
I've
wound.
seen my fair share of flesh wounds, and this one is world class.
Poor manatee.
A cochlea or inner ear. I may have gone to public school, but I think those are supposed to come in pairs.
Oh, this is supposed to be... This is an ear. Right, got it. Maybe we need to get a replacement for the ear? Either way, let's get back off the ship, I suppose. Get Morgan to smell the nice earwax.
Ooh, I almost forgot. My pyrite parrot. I never leave home without it.
It wasn't in my... Yeah.
It must have been jostled out of my pockets and washed away during ingestion. It's gone forever.
Oh no. Oh well. I'm sure we'll see it again. There's no way that thing is gone forever. I generally thought it'd be gone forever after we melted the damn thing.
Guybrush?
Upsy daisy, mon adversaire. That'll teach you to take a legendary pirate at sword point. You lost your weapon privileges.
Where are we?
Inside a
You've been
manatee.
swallowed by a giant manatee, and you're about to pose as my fake wife in order to placate a puzzle-obsessed whack job.
Oh no, I'm not. As much as I'd love to play house with the Guybrush Threepwood, I'm already late getting you back to Flotsam Island.
Listen here, you poor excuse for a pissy privateer. Any more nipping at you, and the captain will be sending your carcass on a tour of the small intestine.
Okay.
I guess we call this the good pirate, bad pirate routine.
Yeah.
Oh my! I'm terribly sorry.
Oh,
I think
he's
I
got the
ought to rest for a
pox.
spell. Must have taken a mouthful of something vile on the way down.
Oh, poor guy.
See? That's the pox. It turns people into whatever that was, and it's in the process of ravaging the entire Caribbean. Even Elaine.
Okay, fine. But you have to do something for me.
What?
What is it?
Will you sign this for me?
2 seconds ago, you were ready to slit my throat, and now you want to hang me in your locker?
I was just doing my job.
Give it
I
here.
mean, give it to her. She keeps
Now,
her personal
go
life and
deal with
professional
Cookie
life
Coronado de
separate.
Cava. You're my make-believe wife, so just act like it.
What does she call him?
Well, well, well.
Snookums?
The
Honeybun? I can't
anti-wasted
remember.
pirate wannabe has found himself a lady.
Coronado, I'd like to introduce you to my wife,
Morgan.
Right. So, as you can see, there is no way I could be romantically affiliated with the Voodoo Lady. I am a one-woman man.
Sure you
I
are,
love the nodding,
lover
like,
boy. If you
yeah.
two are really just wed, you don't mind answering a few questions?
Do your worst.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but easy, girl.
Together now. How did you meet?
We met through work. It's true for her.
We met
We
through
met
work.
through work.
Where did you go on your first date?
Flotsam Island.
Uh,
Sailing.
We
we
went
went
sailing.
sailing.
All right, that's enough.
You believe us?
Almost.
Almost. What do I have to do to prove to you that I'm not your rival for the Voodoo Lady?
Just take a step forward.
Okay.
Both of you. Now, let's get down to brass barnacles.
Oh.
I have asked you both a series of personal questions, the answers of which are recorded
Oh, God.
here on these cards. Mr. Threepwood, you'll be happy to know that your wife has passed with flying colors. She seems to know every single detail of your life.
Okay.
Let's say.
Now is your turn. Let's see what you know about Mrs. Threepwood. Answer 3 in a row correctly, and I'll believe you are honeymooners. Incorrectly, and it's the bowels of the beast for both of you.
Right, I assume this is where...
And number 1. She is quite a skilled fighter. Who trained her in the ways of combat?
I mean, remember her sword, I suppose.
It's engraved with a name.
Dante.
Dragotta.
I should have written that bit down.
He sounds tough.
Need an answer. Dante.
Dante Dragotta.
Correct. Question number 2. What was the name of her first love?
Gus, that's easy. That was Gustavo.
Gustavo.
Correct.
He has a tattoo.
How did you...
The third and final question.
You literally
She
have-
was recently affected by the death of someone very close to her. Uncle what?
Gomez?
Gomez.
Well,
Not doing me any favors.
Damn it.
Wrong! Failure. You know nothing of this woman. She is an
I
imposter.
got one question wrong.
no.
Prepare to be digested.
No. Let me try again.
Why should I?
Because you want to be sure you're not killing innocent tourists.
She's got a point.
I suppose you are right. Plus, this is more excitement than I have had in years. Fine. Again.
Nice one.
Question number 1. She
Okay.
recently purchased a ship. This vessel is known as the Knave of Blank.
I don't think...
Gomez, not on the carpet.
So Gomez is a pet. I made a mistake there.
This is for Chuckbender.
Bender.
Could you repeat that?
She recently purchased a ship. This vessel is known as the Knave of
There's not a
Blank.
replacement ship. Here she has
What's
a
this?
list.
An assassin's ledger.
Fascinating.
Who knew bounty hunters were so meticulous?
Just says new ship. I'm gonna have to assume it's Jugbender, right? That's Gus, that's There's no other answer I can think of what it could be.
Jug bender?
Nope.
Damn it!
Failure again! Vaya con Dios.
Whoa, Takava, no. Give me another shot.
Why should I?
I was just confused. All this manatee breath is getting to me.
What
Oh,
the name?
alright.
What is the name of the ship?
Question number 1. Who is her greatest idol?
Oh, that's
That's an easy one.
that's me.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Correct.
Idol is a strong word.
Question number 2. What was the name of her favorite pet?
Gomez. Right, here we go.
Gomez.
Correct.
No way.
Impressive, huh?
The third and final question. What was the name of her first love?
Gustavo, we've already done this one. But I am not complaining.
Gustavo.
Correct.
What? How did you...
Well, perhaps I was mistaken. You two might be married after all.
Might. Oh, we're not, but
No, it's
what
all
is
right.
that face?
The guy turns up in a manatee with your girlfriend's locket. A man has a right to ask a question or two. Now, about this sponge.
The one you are not after?
No, not at all.
We're just sightseeing, right, honey?
That's right, Pookie Pie.
Well, perhaps you would like to join my crew. It could make a romantic tale for your honeymoon scrapbook.
I'd love to join your crew. I'm gaga for scrapbooking. We'll find La Esponja Grande in no time.
Magnifico!
What's next? A stool sample?
No, you look like a man of firm constitution. Now, any questions?
Yeah, what is it with the mating grounds? Because like I said, I don't think we want to be in the manatee when the manatee goes there.
These sacred manatee mating grounds. It's the home of La Esponja Grande?
That's correct.
Hot.
No, not hot. I don't want to think about it.
You have a crew?
But I am,
Are you
and I
counting
regret
your
it
mood
every
swings as
moment.
members?
I set out from Flotsam Island all those years ago with 4 other brave souls, all of whom were to play a special role in finding La Esponja. I may have been a stern leader, but I loved them like sons.
Were you forced to eat them?
I would have rather starved than see harm befall them. Alas, they perished in the belly of the beast long ago. A torturous demise.
Sorry about that.
Sometimes I can still hear their screams.
So they're totally alive.
When are we due to arrive? Wifey is getting antsy.
Ah, well, I'm afraid the manatee has been lost for some time now.
Just dizzy,
Lost?
right?
He's not a eunuch, is he?
His plumbing is still in working order, but his internal compass is another matter.
Yeah,
Can you tell?
because he's having an issue with
Around
the ear.
and around he go. I've deduced that the problem lies within the manatee's inner ear, so I'm crafting him a new one.
That explains the spinning. How are you building an inner ear?
I am weaving the husks of manatee throat grubs into a new cochlea for the beast. It's the only way. If you could bring me some, we'll save precious time.
Okay.
Come on, it looks like all we have to do is skin a few manatee throat grubs for the old man, and then build a giant synthetic cochlea to replace the missing one up in the ear canal, and we'll be on our way.
Or you could give me my sword and I can just cut our way out of here.
No.
I'm not letting you slice this poor fellow open.
Yeah.
Manatees are gentle giants.
Manatees are great. I love
Gosh.
manatees.
Back off, Susie Slicer. Easy. Whoa!
Rats.
You know, I got copyright struck for this song on my YouTube video. God damn. Oh well. Best I could do is to try and talk over it.
Smooth.
Thanks for
Ah.
the push. I've never seen an epiglottis before.
Yep, they're totally alive.
Drink!
Chug, 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 chug,
I
chug,
think we
chug,
just
chug,
found
chug.
Dakata's crew.
What say you, digested scum?
You talking to me? You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Oh,
I thought that was her making the noise.
Welcome to paradise.
Paradise?
Huh?
A land of ever-flowing relaxation, soothing tunes, and all the ichor you can stomach.
Ew.
What brings you down here?
Just looking for your run-of-the-mill manatee, Cochlea.
Hey, we've got
That's enough. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. And if I did, that would be a secret of the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood?
The democratically united Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior.
Exactly, you guys.
United
Thought
we
it-
stand,
don't- I don't mind.
together we party.
And you guys just live down here?
So I
I
can.
mean, live
I thought
it
there was.
up.
Oh,
It's our own little
I was gonna
slice
say I
of
thought there was
heaven.
4 of them, and
Feel free to stay. But
then
please,
skeleton.
don't rock the manatee.
okay.
Here's the plan. You charge Johnny Cirrhosis over there, and I'll jump the leader and eviscerate his vitals. The square playing the bongos shouldn't be a problem for either of us. Whoever gets to him first scores the kill. Personally, I'll be going for his throat.
You're a bit of a
He
psycho,
looks like a
lady.
biter.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You're right. I'll keep my distance and shoot for an artery.
Jesus Christ,
Oh,
lady.
No, I mean, we can't just slaughter these guys. The voodoo lady possessed Dakava and said they were necessary to getting the sponge.
Well, what's your plan?
I'm going to go talk to them.
Yeah.
Talk? Mighty pirates don't talk. We don't have time to talk.
Mo, sweetheart, this is what I do. So just sit back, relax, and let Guybrush Threepwood take care of things. Go relace your corset or shine your pauldron or what have
I
you.
want to loosen that
Fine.
thing.
But don't come
Your
running
waistline
to me when
is-
negotiations
it's like-
fail.
Like that. Can't be comfortable.
Come here often? Strong, silent type, huh?
Yeah, definitely one of LeChuck's, eh?
Guybrush Threepwood is the mightiest pirate in all the Caribbean, and LeChuck is a pansy. Say nothing if you agree.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad of all of them I talked
Catch
to
you
the
later.
dead one
Don't work
first.
too hard.
Hey, dude.
Hi there, Guybrush Threepwood.
Hola, I'm Moose, and that's my boy Santino.
He has a name?
Yeah, it's more of a moniker. Like the Santino, he's the coolest cat I've ever known.
Ah, right on, dude.
Can I interest you in a beverage?
Of
Quite the
Icor?
straw.
Sure.
Sometimes you just want a quick rush of ichor. This baby does the trick.
I don't really know what
I
Icor
really
is.
shouldn't.
I don't think
All
I
right,
want to
man.
know.
But that means you gotta double up next time.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Is there a substantial amount of lead in your drink?
Nah, man. This is pure, unfiltered ichor. I got hooked on this stuff when we landed down here.
You're drinking it.
You better believe it. And it flows in abundance, my friend.
I really don't think I want to know what Icor is.
Tell me about Icor. What sort of varietals does it come in? Any favorite vintages?
3 years ago was a solid year. Potent stuff. This here's the orange. I dig it. It's got a bubbly effervescence with a tangy palate. Watch out for the yellow stuff you see in the pools, though, man. The stuff will peel the shell off a nautilus.
Okay, yellow's acidic. Good to know, good to know.
What's with the funnel?
That's Jumbo Jimbo, my custom drinking apparatus. I break it out for special occasions.
Like lunchtime?
It's important to celebrate life, brah.
To be honest, I cannot focus when talking on him. All I can see is his armpit hair. It is so obvious. Like, he's hairless everywhere else on his body, except for the armpits.
I propose a toast. It's a special occasion.
Righteous. What's the occasion?
Diwali. I don't actually know when. I don't know when half these things are. Pirate History Month. It was Talk Like a Pirate Day the other day, wasn't it?
Pirate History Month.
Woohoo!
Literally last week, actually. Okay. That gets him drinking. I guess I can do something while he's drinking. Let's keep
Hi.
talking to him.
What's up?
There are more things I could.
What can you tell me about the missing cochlea?
Nothing. That's a secret for brothers only.
Okay.
I've been thinking I'd like to join your group.
You'd have to talk to Bug Eye about that. He's our unofficial head honcho, hombre.
Alright.
See ya.
Later on.
Let's talk to
Ahoy there.
Bongo.
Oh, hi.
You're in charge of the tunes, huh?
I just like to play. It relaxes me.
I can
Appreciate
relate.
that,
I went
yeah.
through a mouth harp phase. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
I'm Noogie. What's your pretty girlfriend's name?
Oh, she's not really my girlfriend. Her name's Morgan Le Fay. Why? You think she's hot stuff?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Chew
honestly,
you up like a pinky finger in a piranha pool.
probably the first woman these guys have seen for many a year.
You enjoy it down here?
Oh, yes. I would have never been able to abandon Coronado to Cava. But once we split, I realized what I'd been missing. I'll never work for another tyrant again. Democracy makes life worth living. It gives me a voice.
The humidity doesn't get to you?
You adjust to it.
Okay. I'm going to assume he's going to say the exact same thing.
You seem like a stand-up sort of guy. Tell me about the missing cochlea.
Never. I made a promise of
Yeah,
brotherhood
figured.
with these men,
Figured.
and I'll never break it. It's a secret for brothers only.
Would you like to
I've
join
been
my group?
thinking I'd
Well,
like
I'd
to
like to
join
join
your
your
group.
group, even.
Oh, well, Bug Eye generally handles administrative matters. You should talk to him.
Alright.
I like the beat. How about something a little more up-tempo?
Like this?
I dig it.
Okay, so his thing makes stuff.
Ew, slimy grub.
On. Pick it up. You're not going to pick it up? Yeah, there we go. I can say that's Takava's plan. Right, let's go talk to this guy then. Also, what's the deal with chest actually?
Piles of fabulous treasure. But what I need is a voodoo-sucking sponge.
That's a big old crown.
It's locked.
Damn it. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But still. Hey there.
Ahoy there. I'm sorry, I don't
It's gonna
think
be
I got
Bug
your
Eye.
name.
It's Bug Eye.
Literally the only one you haven't
I've
been
been doing
introduced
some
to.
thinking, and I'd like to join the Democratically United Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yep. Although I'm applying to the Oligarchical Society of the Alpaca Farm as a safety.
This wouldn't have anything to do with a missing cochlea, would it?
No way. I just like the cut of your jib.
Well, admittance is as simple as a unanimous vote, even for a pirate such as yourself. We're a democracy, after all. Noogie, Moose, Santino, and myself founded our collective after growing tired of slaving away on the crews of tyrannical adventurers, always after some meaningless trinket.
Like, say, a giant sponge?
Precisely! We're never going back to our old lives. The Brotherhood was formed to make sure this adventure is a never-ending one.
Okay.
Down with the man, and all of that.
Would you like me to call a vote?
I mean,
Yes, I'm a shoo-in.
Gentlemen,
none of them will say yes.
Goldilocks here would like to join the Brotherhood.
Sweet. Voting time. My favorite.
Brother Noogie, concerning the initiation of one Guybrush Threepwood, what say you?
No. No, I don't think so. What's he got to offer?
Brother Moose, what say you?
I gotta vote with my boy Santino on this one.
okay.
An obvious no.
What? This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
And of course, my vote, which is no.
Shocker.
Not a single yay.
This is worse than when I ran for class president.
So I need to do something to the skeleton to make it say yes. Wonder if I can use the sword on the chest. That's
Let me
typically
out
an...
here and I'll spare your miserable life.
It's Murray! Murray!
I don't want to cut that.
Oh. Look. Oh. That actually works? Nice.
There. All unlocked. My hook is pretty handy. But sometimes I miss the old opposable digits.
Murray! At least I know how to get the, skeleton to join me.
The molecules are synthesizing.
The formula is actualizing! Science! I have science here!
At least
mort est tuée.
they actually used his lab this time rather than a weird still background like they did with Morgan. What's in it? What's in it? What's in it?
Woe upon thee, foolish mortal! You have unleashed certain doom upon
Murray!
all your feeble fleshy kind, for the wrath of Murray shall be very funny.
Hi, Murray.
Threepwood, I suppose I should have expected this.
Long time no see. How'd you get trapped in here?
I'm not trapped.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what were you doing before you chose to hang out in a treasure chest inside of a manatee?
Well, my legions of undead marines had brought an armada of Spanish clippers to their knees when a mighty tempest tossed our ship.
I don't remember hearing about any battle with the Spanish Armada.
Yeah.
Ha! As if we would allow a soul to live to tell the tale.
Would you like some help?
Help! Ha! Help! I will end you!
Okay then. Well, it was nice talking to you, Murray.
Maybe a little.
Come again?
Perhaps a lift.
Oh, you'd like help. Let's go, pal.
It's dark in here. And why does it smell like rotten marmalade?
What's that?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Why would I... You know, when I went over to investigate this, the last thing that was on my mind was, oh, Guybrush is gonna jump into it.
Moist, but expedient.
Just a shortcut. Right, I know what to do here. Make you chug.
Hi,
Sup?
I propose a toast.
I propose a toast. It's a special occasion.
Righteous. What's the occasion?
Let's go with take your daughter to work day.
Take your daughter to work day. Woohoo!
Chug, chug, chug. While he's
Who are we
distracted,
gonna freak out next?
replace the skull.
Ah, well, it's not a clip-on.
See ya.
Damn it.
Hi,
Sup?
Okay, maybe let
I propose a toast.
use a sword.
It's a special occasion.
Righteous. What's the occasion?
Fruit Tuesday
Fruit Tuesday. Woohoo!
on a Monday. Sword, cut off its head. Oh, he's...
It's lonely in here.
I'm sorry, Murray, I'm trying.
I propose a toast. It's a special occasion.
Righteous. What's the occasion?
Let's go with Diwali.
Diwali.
That's not it. Whatever.
The grub
It's
is
not
in
how
my
I was
eye.
taught it was
It's in my
pronounced.
eye.
I might be wrong. There we go.
Threepwood, you have made the greatest mistake of your life. In my new corporeal form, I will scorch these lands to the ground, only to rebuild them in my nefarious almighty image.
So, you like your
Alright.
new setup?
I do. Santino, bro, you want to spot me on this one?
Men pledge their allegiance to me. Our brotherhood is a bond forged in the flames of hell.
Gnarly.
Perhaps I will revel in this union of brothers for a moment.
Before burning the world.
Terror will come to this manatee, rest assured.
Thanks, Murray.
Hey
I don't mind packing you yet.
Was Santino?
Aloha.
Yeah, can I get your
Can I
vote?
get your vote into the Brotherhood?
We are very selective of our
You
members.
just joined.
I just scammed your way in 15 seconds ago. How about a nod for the effort?
Okay, sure thing, Creepwood.
Yeah.
How's the body treating you?
Remarkably well. It's only a matter of time before I gain control of my limbs.
Oh boy, then we're in for it.
I shall rewrite your definition of misery.
You're literate now, too?
Not completely.
Aw, poor Murray. Alright,
Talk to you later, Murray.
well that's their
Take
vote.
care, windbag.
Let's go look at getting your vote then,
Hey,
Miss...
my man. I could really use your vote to the Brotherhood.
Oh, I don't know about that. We got a pretty stable force in here, and I don't think Bug-Eye likes you much anyway.
apparently not.
Well, let me do you a favor.
Like?
Introduce you. Yeah.
I'll get you a date with the beautiful, dangerous Morgan Le Fay.
Really? You think she'd say yes?
Probably not.
To a stud such as yourself? Of course.
Wow. Okay. If the date goes well, you have my vote.
I like all the snapping.
Deal.
The
In
yeah,
the meantime, here is
Yeah.
a new member's manual.
Yeah.
It might be worth looking over if you're serious. It's full of our initiation rituals, neophyte duties, etc.
Hazing rituals?
By law, we're no longer allowed to use the word hazing. We call them enhanced initiation techniques.
Yep.
Sounds delightful. One date coming up.
Alright, let's have a look. You press that
It reads
first.
The Democratically United Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior, a guide for the newly initiated. The first chapter is Initiation and You. The cover is loose.
Okay. Hey Morgan, how about a date?
Oh,
What is it?
You're not happy with me.
hey, what's with the attitude? I thought you were a fan.
I am a fan. I just thought I was a fan of a ruthless buccaneer, not some sensitive pastry chef.
Hey.
Pastry chefs are tough as nails. It's not really the best time for this, but how about that guy over there? Pretty cute, huh?
Yeah.
Four eyes? Kinda portly if you ask me.
Come on, you should go on a little manatee date with him.
No way. I feigned enough romance for one day.
Well, what about...
Yeah, recon.
Did I say date? No, I meant reconnaissance mission. He's dangerous. My guess? Assassin.
Really?
Yeah.
Really. Here's the play.
Shoot.
It's a 3-phase operation. First, you should...
Test this. Let's see. Slightly interrogate him. Inspect his gums in case he's a biter. Test his grip. Yeah.
Take his hand. Test his grip, in case it comes to fisticuffs.
Okay.
Second, you must...
Check for weapons. Slyly interrogate him.
interrogate him. Ask him about himself. Let's figure out where this lowlife is from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lastly,
Check for weapons. I don't.
inspect his gums for pathogens. In case he is a biter, we need to know what sort of
Sure.
infections we'll be dealing with.
Okay. Okay, so test his grip, interrogate.
Okay.
And then inspect his gums for disease.
I'm going to assume
got
there's
it.
an order
Good luck.
and specific
I've got your
things
six.
Thanks.
I need to do. How did the date go?
Hey, Noogie. How was the date?
Terrible.
Damn it.
Oh, what happened?
She just walked over and took my hand like she owned me.
Hey, some guys are into that.
Come on. Warm a guy up first.
Yeah, I
Get to
should-
know a fella.
Should have done talk
Wow.
first.
I'm sorry things didn't go as well as you'd hoped.
It's not your fault. I just don't think she's for me.
Well, do you think I could have your vote anyway?
I don't think so.
Let
Damn
me
it.
go talk to her. I still see love in the future for you two crazy kids.
Okay.
So talk first. Oh right, he's gonna paper conk. I'm sorry, but the way he lifted up his hands there made me think he was gonna do something else.
One at a time. The last thing I need is them colonizing my trousers.
Okay. All right. Talk first.
Hey Mo,
What is it?
Yeah.
I need you to go on another recon mission.
Who this time?
Same guy.
Well, Noogie again. I just don't think our information is solid.
Really? Okay, I'll do my best.
Thank you.
That's the spirit. It's a 3-phase operation. First, you should...
First you talk. Slightly interrogate him.
Interrogate him. Ask him about himself. Let's figure out where this lowlife is from.
Okay.
Second, you must
Test his grip.
take his hand. Test his grip, in case it comes to fisticuffs.
Okay.
Lastly,
Inspect his gums, I suppose.
inspect
I think
his
I was
gums
right
for
with what I
pathogens.
picked.
In case he is
It
a
makes the
biter,
most
we need to know what
sense.
sort
It's
of
just the
infections we'll
order
be
was
dealing with.
wrong.
Okay. Okay, so interrogate.
Yes.
Test his grip. And
Yes.
then inspect his gums for disease.
You got it. Good luck. I've got your 6.
Thanks.
Hey, Noogie. How was the date?
Terrible.
Damn it.
Oh, what happened?
It was going all right for a minute.
Yeah.
First, she wanted to know all about me. She was interested right off the bat.
Yeah.
Then what?
Then she made the first move and took my hand. I
Okay,
knew
so the
I
hand
was doing
holding's
well.
right.
Second base.
That doesn't sound so bad.
But then she shoved her hands into my mouth.
Yeah, I guess
Why would
that.
I ever want that?
But different strokes, you know?
Not for this guy, ever.
What?
Man, I'm sorry it didn't go better this time.
It's not your fault. I just don't
Damn
think
it.
she's for me.
Let me go talk to her. I still see love in the future for you two crazy kids.
Okay.
Is it? Oh, is the checking for weapons a hug? Right. I think I was misinterpreting what that could
What
be.
is it?
Yeah, what were the findings
What
of
were
the
the
mission?
findings of your
I
mission?
didn't bother asking
I
the
don't
first time
think
around.
he's much of a threat.
No?
File him under Pansy with a capital P.
Well, I still need to go
I
another
need you
day.
to go on another recon mission.
Really? Okay, I'll do my best.
It's a 3-phase operation. First, you should
Talk to him.
interrogate him. Ask him about himself. Let's figure out where this lowlife is from.
Okay.
Take his
Second,
hand.
you must take his hand. Test his grip, in case it comes to fisticuffs.
Okay.
Lastly,
Because throwing a rock at him is not going to help. So check for weapons.
check for weapons. Give him a pat down. When things turn to duck soup, we need to know what we're facing.
Okay. Okay, so...
Yep.
Interrogate. Test his grip. And then...
Those two are fine.
Check for weapons.
You got it. Good luck. I've got your 6.
Thanks.
Hey, Noogie. How was the date?
At first, I was really nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah?
But it turned out great.
Great.
She was so into me.
Yeah, totally.
First, she wanted to know all about me.
I don't care
She was
about this. I know what
interested
she
right
did.
off the bat.
Nice.
Then she made the first move and took my hand.
I really
I knew
don't
I was
care to
doing
hear
well.
the story.
Second base.
Mr. Big Stuff over here.
And then before I knew it, she's got her hands all over me. It was awesome. The perfect date.
Glad to hear it went well. So I've got your vote.
Certainly. Oh man, I'm putting all of this in my journal. I even found a strand of her hair on my vest. That's going in too, as a keepsake.
Okay.
Getting creepy.
Yep.
Sorry.
I mean, like I said, to be kind of fair on the guy, probably the first woman he's seen in years.
Ahoy there.
Now what?
How do I get your vote?
What do you say about giving a nod to old Guybrush Threepwood come voting time?
Needs to be unanimous.
Come on. What? Wait, really?
You can have my vote as soon as you beat me in a pirate face-off. We don't
Face-off?
want any weenies in the brotherhood.
Face off?
Is this gonna hurt?
Just your pride, Johnny Cakes. I give you my best pirate face, and then all you have to do is top it. Originality counts.
I'm a pirate with a face. This should be a cinch.
Ready? I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, we're ready for some pirate face-off action. It's Bug-Eye, the Viceroy of Visages, versus
Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood. Let him have it, Bug-Eye. Here comes the stinky, lazy-eyed meanie.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
Do your worst, Guybrush. Show this egalitarian bozo who's boss.
Now check this out.
Unfortunately, all I know is this.
It's the stinky, lazy-eyed meanie.
That's it?
Yep.
Did you miss me saying originality counts? Or are you such a pathetic pirate that you had to copy
Well-
my face to a T?
Really, Guybrush?
Come on. I added my own flavor.
You might as well have been looking in a mirror. This is humiliating.
Hey, you gotta lose some fights before
Mighty
you.
pirate indeed.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Bummer, dude.
It just slipped out of her hand. Watch, she'll realize her mistake and hurry back for it.
Ouch.
Wait for it. Wait. So, pirate faces.
Better go cop a few new mugs if you want to upgrade from miserable embarrassment to just simple failure.
I mean, I don't know what faces are good. Oh, I'll take the picture.
An original signed Guybrush Threepwood. Morgan's gonna want this back.
I don't know if she
Hey,
will.
my man.
Arr! Yar!
Oh god, what was that?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'll
Oh,
add that to my pirate face repertoire. Hi.
Sup?
arr.
Arr! Arr!
Nice technique.
How?
Hey there, Santino.
Aloha.
You do one? Arr!
Arr!
Your contorted cast couldn't scare a schoolgirl. In my day, I could turn a man to stone with a smirk. I can make blood boil with a scowl. And all I need is a reason. And lips.
I suppose that would help.
You actually like these guys?
Like? I like no one. But I love the Brotherhood. What I have here is a group of men I can mold in my own image. Their fates are tied to mine, and my fate leads to the highest throne of hell!
So Brotherhood actually suits you.
Plus, Bug-Eye is working on a creed. I love creeds.
Assassin's been my favorite.
Talk to you later, Murray.
Take care, Windbag.
Hey, Morgan.
Hey, Mo.
What is it?
Arr?
Arr!
Arr!
Ooh, that's a new one.
Okay, maybe to Carver. I don't know why I haven't thought to go back to the Carver in all this time. Do you have a fancy face, Carver?
Deckhand, could you do me a favor?
Shoot.
I'm parched. I would love a drink, but none of that yellow muck, dangerous stuff that is, makes my eyes go wilder than a frothing Pomeranian.
Okay, one drink coming up. Hiya, Chief.
How's that drink coming along, Swabby?
Don't worry.
Arr.
I'm on it.
Arr! What was that nonsense?
Damn it.
A pirate face. Intimidating.
Arr! I am an explorer and esteemed
yeah,
adventurer.
right. Not a pirate.
I don't do those sort of things.
Oh, not even a little?
Not even a little.
Okay, yeah, funny thing about your crew.
Funny thing about your crew.
Oh, my crew. Say no more. I don't want to get emotional in front of a new crew member. Oh, how their cries haunt my dreams.
Okay, fine.
What you doing?
I'm working on the replacement inner ear, and you should be finding me my materials.
Right.
I've got one.
Grumps.
Alright.
All right then.
Take care.
Here you go.
Splendid! You found a manatee throat crab.
I did indeed.
Let's build a cochlea.
That's the plan. Only 99,999 left.
Okay,
Come
maybe
again?
not.
Each grub yields such a small amount of usable husk. By calculations, I'll need another 100,000.
Right.
This is no laughing matter, Threepwillow.
We don't have time to collect that many grubs.
On the contrary, time is all we do have. Rest assured, it will all pay off in the end.
This is bananas. New plan. find the actual Cochlea.
Yeah, that sounds like a better plan.
Dakava's plans to rebuild the manatee's inner ear, or cochlea. They're remarkably comprehensive, considering they were drafted by a whack job.
That's Winslow. Is he around? If I get him to do the R. Winslow? Oh, Winslow.
Everything okay in there?
Most certainly, sir. I'm just relaxing with a glass of warm milk.
Okay.
It doesn't look great, to be honest. Alright, so. The Carver wants a drink, but not the yellow stuff. Kinda want to give him the yellow stuff. I do not appreciate how every time he coughs, the whole room lights up.
Hey you, rabble-rouser.
Yeah? What's up?
Yes?
Are you enjoying your time with the democratically united Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior?
How can
Yes?
I not? Can't wait to be voted in.
We'll see about that. In the meantime, I don't want any trouble. We got it nice and easy down here.
Okie dokie.
Just some friendly advice. Don't be poking around up top, and stay away from Dakava. The last thing this manatee needs is his sense of direction restored. We don't need to be getting to any sacred mating grounds.
Seriously. I've never seen manatees mate before, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to
Exactly.
be inside one when I do.
That's like what I've been
I'm glad
saying.
we're on the same page.
That's exactly what I've been saying this entire time. Who wants to be inside of a manatee when, yeah, won't be doing the nasty? Where's this one go? I see him next to the bongo man. Yeah. Hey there.
Noogie, my man.
Yeah.
I like the beat. How about something a little more up-tempo?
Like this?
I dig it.
'Cause I assume I can then dunk in the yellow stuff. Apparently not here. Water bile. There we go.
One cup of horribly corrosive, ultra-toxic manatee bile. Delish.
Of interest, what if I put it down this hole, the clogged one?
Much better. Well, better anyway.
Alright. Nice. Iron monkey.
Huh, look at that. Somebody should really return this to their local library.
Hey,
Modern
what?
torture made easy. Yeah, I really hate to break a sweat while breaking the wills of my enemies.
Okay. But why? Oh, that's not what. Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
This book is full of gut-wrenching torture techniques. Really, there's a device called the Gut Wrencher.
So the cover of this was loose, so I assume. Why? I don't
Little elbow
know.
grease? I can swap the covers on these two books.
Okay, whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. Why do I want to do that? I could not for the life of me tell you. The painting. I haven't looked at the painting.
The plaque reads, Fish Eyes Alabaster, anarcho-socialist pirate philosopher. One day I hope my portrait has such a fancy plaque. Soiled and forgotten in the bowels of a manatee.
What's this ship? The Howling something?
It's a ship named the Howler Monkey.
Howler monkey. Why is it always a monkey? God, look at that mast. Look at the figurehead. Sorry.
A monkey face. I like it.
Okay. Oh, I still have a mug of bile. Nice. Let's go give that to Carver. I'm sure he'll like it. I don't know why I want to give it to Scarver. Maybe he does a freaky face.
Hiya, Chief.
How's that drink coming along, Swabby?
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Fine.
All right then.
Take care.
Here you go.
Your mug, sir.
I thought I told you, no yellow.
Those other flavors are for wimps.
Are you trying to kill me? I told you I lose complete ocular control.
Oh, it makes him blind. Right, I get it.
Dakava's homebrewed cochlea. It should be ready in a decade or so.
Okay, why do I want him to go blind slightly? I can grab his monocle?
Where has my monocular run off to? Slippery devil.
Why do I want that? I don't know. I could not tell you. Maybe I can give it to him now and he won't
Your mug,
realize
sir.
he's yellow. I don't know
I
how.
told you, no yellow.
Those other flavors are for wimps.
Are you trying to kill me? I
No,
told you
but-
I lose complete ocular control.
Okay. Let's try giving him the actual drink then. In the bar tap. Yeah. I guess I need some kind of like food dye or something. So that when I give him yellow, it doesn't look yellow.
Ah, a mug full of the biley bubbly. Ah, refreshing.
Okay. That did nothing, basically. I got everyone's vote except for yours.
Ahoy there.
Now what?
Let's face off. Let's do... Yeah, tell me what fish
Fish Eyes Alabaster. Renowned philosopher or spooky old man who lived at the end of the lane?
Fish Eyes was the first to see the honor in mutineering. He was a professional lookout for many years, until the strain ruptured his optic nerves. It ruined his face, but expanded his mind. He never worked another day in his life. We soldier on in his memory.
Okay.
You're a real killjoy.
I don't take kindly to ruffians messing with the dynamics of the Brotherhood.
Aren't you a bit like the tyrants you claim to hate?
I don't
Hey.
appreciate your inference, sweet roll. We do everything democratically down here. Noogie, Moose, and Santino carry equal weight in every decision.
How about your decision to be a jerk?
No, that one's all me.
Alright, let's face off.
Let's go another round.
Haven't had enough yet, dollface? Ready? I'll go first.
It's the stinky, lazy-eyed meanie.
He always does the same face. Good,
Did you
good
do
to
a
know.
face yet? I just see general disfigurement. Now check this out.
The nasty tweaking. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Monkey.
He's got the nasty, tweaking monkey. Gnarly. Cheap Whistle has made it through the first round.
First round?
Nice. But can you top this?
Oh, what's better than what?
He's got the hooded, cross-eyed geezer.
Oh god,
Oh, is
that's
this a
such
pilgrim face
creepy.
competition? I could have sworn you said pirate. Let me show you.
Okay, the stinky, cross-eyed Gomer. Go.
Comes the Stinky, cross-eyed, Gomer.
Try.
Some fresh moves, but not enough. Partial originality is
God
as good as none
damn
at
it.
all. Bug-Eye wins.
You've got nothing, boy.
I'm just warming up.
Okay. So basically, I need enough faces for the whole thing. Still don't know why I did all this. Can I also combine that with that?
These lenses are about the same size. Dakava's monocular now has a red lens. He'll see the manatee through rose-tinted glasses. Or uncover loads of secret messages.
Okay. I don't know where I was going with that, but apparently that's a thing. Hey, do you want a you want the book, Murray?
Murray, I mean Santino, do you want to have a look at this new member's manual to the Brotherhood? You might find it pretty interesting.
Reading is for the feeble.
Oh, I just thought these initiation rituals might strike your fancy. The first step in drawing and quartering your victim is...
Wait, what was that?
Just going over some of what I can look forward to when I'm voted into the Brotherhood.
Let me see that.
Oh.
Why, that's positively
Would he have
malevolent.
not
Look
voted
at
me
all the
in?
blood.
Yeah.
I feel like
not
I'm skipping
looking
so
forward.
many steps.
Wait a minute. Let me see the cover. Ha! It's the genuine article.
Too bad I can't have your vote.
Aha!
You bastard,
should be
you would have
careful
betrayed
what you
me.
ask for. Consider my vote yours, and your demise imminent.
So you would have betrayed me. Oh well. We got your vote now, Murray. Right. I can...
Sir, if I may have a word.
You may. How are you feeling, Mr. Winslow?
How you doing, Winslow? Can I get you anything? Mogobile?
I'm well, thank you. I wanted to inform you, as I was crawling back under the covers, I came across something unsettling.
Yes?
Not another outbreak of Polynesian bed mites.
No. And I've seen my fair share of disturbing things between the sheets, sir.
What was it, Winslow?
I believe a threat, sir. I left it over on the gangplank. It came with a note. Something about this being what happens to those who try to interfere with the Brotherhood.
Okay. Oh.
Seabiscuit!
It's a seahorse head.
I love these things. And a seahorse head!
I love that he just pockets that. Okay. So... Bug-Eye did that? Somehow he got it up here without Takava seeing? I mean, to be fair, Takava's probably blind right now.
No secret messages there.
Oh, here you go, Takava. Have your monocle back.
Your monocular, boss.
Thank heavens! I was going mad without them. No harm done to them.
The lens was cracked when I found it, so I replaced it.
How resourceful of you, crewman. Taking after old Coronado, I see.
Totally. Now, do I have anything that would have a hidden message on it? I don't know why I've done any of what I've done. Oh shit, yeah, I can run. I learned that in the last game. The last chapter. How do I run? Maybe I can't run around here?
Are those manatee flesh bongos?
Yeah, they produce a great sound. I think it's 'cause they're full of bile.
Idiot doesn't work that way with people.
Right.
Noogie, my man. Bye, Noogie.
Bye.
So I need to somehow die. Anyway, to make the carver not realize that the thing is yellow. I don't have. I mean, what? Let's go give that to Bug-Eye. See what he says about this.
You know anything about a seahorse head left in my bed?
Sounds like a fabricated allegation with no basis and zero fact.
I've got the evidence right here.
Don't
Wow.
know what you're talking about. You enjoy carrying around a smelly carcass?
What I put in my pockets is my business, Stink Eye. Ahoy there!
Now what?
Okay. What is the deal with him then?
What happened to Fish Eye's alabaster again?
He was a professional lookout for many years, until the strain ruptured his optic nerves. It ruined his face, but expanded his mind. He never worked another day in his life. We soldier on in his memory.
Right. Yeah. Right, got it.
Later, Buggy Bilgewater.
So long, threep wuss.
I need to see his face. Painting's covered. I need to clear up that. Got it. Give me a second.
Noogie, my man.
Choice beats.
I like the beat. How about something a little more up-tempo?
Like this?
I dig it.
That goes up. I can get my drink back. Into the hole. Mug with goop. And use goop on the painting.
Manatee Bile, the ocean's natural salt.
Yes.
Whoa, check out those peepers. They should do
Oh
nicely.
my god. Okay. Let's try face off again, see what happens.
Ahoy there.
Now what?
I'm ready to beat you in a pirate face-off.
Well, I hope you've done some face research since our last one. Ready? I'll go first.
Here comes the hooded, lazy-eyed meanie.
I can't use any of those.
Here comes trouble.
Here comes the stinky. No, not lazy-eyed. Fish-eyed. Geezer. Oh my god, look at that face!
He's got the stinky, fish-eyed geezer. We're through the first round.
Nice. But can you top this?
It's the nasty, tweaking Gomer.
I've seen a tougher face on a newborn. Check this one out.
I can't use hooded, cross-eyed. Look, you can see his eyes down there.
It's the hooded, cross-eyed monkey. Some fresh moves, but not enough.
God damn it, okay.
Partial originality is as good as
But
none
you
at
literally
all.
can't use
Bug Eye
any.
wins.
You've got nothing, boy.
I'm swarming up.
I need one more thing. I need the eyes, which the carver would probably give me. I just need to figure out a way to make the yellow not yellow anymore. If that makes sense.
Hi.
What's up?
Tell me about Icor. What sort of varietals does it come in? Any favorite vintages?
3 years ago was a solid year. Potent stuff. This here's the orange. I dig it. It's got a bubbly effervescence with a tangy palate. Watch out for the yellow stuff you see in the pools, though, man. The stuff will peel the shell off a Nautilus.
Okay, yeah, so he didn't tell me anything else about it.
See ya.
Later on.
What could I do to make it... Maybe add Steel's head? Nope.
A seahorse head. Giant manatees snack on these things like crackers. Man, if somebody made little fish-shaped snack crackers for people, they'd be sitting on a gold mine. A mug of yellow bile. Apparently, it's nigh undrinkable.
How can I make it seem
Oh, I almost
drinkable?
forgot to Kava's drink.
That's the thing. How do I make it kind of drinkable?
Hey, Mo.
What is it?
You know, you can't just go through life cutting throats and dehanditating people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Watch me.
I need to infiltrate the Brotherhood and find the missing cochlea.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I mean, kind of is. Right.
Okay, I'll be back later.
Take your time.
Pretend wives sure are fickle. Wonder what my real wife is up to. Probably pining away for her mighty pirate husband.
Flashback. Well, not flashback, a cutaway? Cutaway. It's probably the best word.
There's something about the open ocean that makes a man feel alive.
I would imagine that simply having a pulse is a bit of an upgrade for you. How many more of these filthy creatures do we need to unload before we can meet up with Guybrush?
Dozens. 7 more islands and 1 peninsula should suffice.
7? Listen, Chucky. Drop all the simians on the next patch of dirt we pass, and then we find my husband.
We can't do that, Elaine. These monkeys need to be given proper homes, far apart from each other, for their comfort and happiness.
Uh-huh.
Their ships can roast on an open flame for all I care.
Oh.
Elaine, you don't mean that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. I do apologize, monkeys. Lush homes all around.
I do apologize for the inconvenience.
No need to apologize. Actually, it's crazy to say
Oh, God.
this, but
He's very green.
I'm proud of you.
Really?
Look at you, going out of your way to set things right. Whoever thought LeChuck
He was
would
not
do
that
such
green a
thing?
second ago.
It's only the beginning.
Right. How to make this drink not look yellow? I mean, there's not much down there, but maybe there's something up here that I've missed. No, it's just plans. Here we go. Yeah, I can run here. I just couldn't run up there for some reason. Maybe adding a grub to it.
A manatee throat grub. And I guess this is what Dakava is after.
What if I add that to the drink? Nope. Anything on my ship? Maybe I can grab more wax.
The narwhal's cannon. While it lacks firepower, it does look scary. Ben Winslow, how you feeling?
I don't need your sympathy, Threepwood. I'll string you up the mizzen mast and let the gulls pick the flesh off the bone.
That's nice.
So, not great.
I'm getting a bit stumped. Can I grab any more? Nope.
While it may look like it's full of candy, I believe the cochlea is key to this manatee's sense of direction.
I'm guessing I don't just...
This is volatile bile. I need to be careful with it.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe combine it with the red, make it look orange. That was my thought process I was going with there. I just don't know what to do. I assume to win the thing, I need...
Minimalistic, airy, with a warm layer of mucus. I really love what Dakava's done with the place.
Alright. I'm missing something somewhere.
Whoa, brother. Watch the brew. Party foul.
Sorry. Do you really like this stuff?
Do walrus whiskers tickle when they kiss you?
Boy, do they.
I guess? Maybe with the bongos.
This is volatile bile. I need to be careful with it.
Let's give everyone the head. Maybe they know something about
Know
it.
anything about a seahorse head left in my bed?
No way. Ugh. It makes me nauseous just thinking about it.
I've got to do something with that seahorse head.
You know anything about a seahorse head left in my bed?
A dead seahorse. Bummer.
Hey Murray, do you know anything?
You know anything about a seahorse head left in my bed?
Wasn't me, but I wish it was.
Morgan, what about you?
Somebody left a seahorse head in my bed. I think it was a threat.
And how does that make you feel?
Well, at first I was scared, and then I was disappointed. Wait, you don't care, do you?
No, she doesn't.
No, not really.
Alright, let's see what happens.
I think you dropped this.
You think right.
But what will you hang in your locker?
Maybe I'll find a nice full color LeChuck.
Ouch.
Well. Yeah, you can have your sword back.
I don't know. She'll just try to stick it in something inconvenient. Like me, for instance.
Maybe stab the bongos. Well, I had the sword. Probably used for
It's a
something.
rare instance. I don't see how vandalism can help here.
Damn it. I get it. I get it. I had the epiphany. I get it. The whole reason why I made his monocular. I took it and put the lens in it. It makes it red. So now when you look at it, it'll have a red tinge to it, so it'll be orange. I could have given him the drink all this time. That's why I did this. Oh my god.
A mug full of the biley bubbly.
Yep.
And thank you for avoiding the corrosive yellow ichor.
Check out those eyes.
Even the orange has gone foul. Never again. It's Eustachian runoff or seawater for me from here on.
Don't think I want to know what that means. But anyway, that should be all of the looks. I don't know how I'm supposed to win the third round if there's going to be a third round. Because surely by then, everything will be taken.
Ahoy there.
Now what?
Face off.
Let's go another round.
Haven't had enough yet, Dollface?
Never.
Ready? I'll go first.
He's got the stinky tweaking Gomer.
Thinking tweaking
All right,
Gomer.
my turn.
Oh, sinking tweak. In fact, let me write that down. I have to put. Yeah, I can just put letters down. Sorry, I was trying to figure that out. Thinking. Gomer. Alright. Let's go for the hooded, lazy-eyed monkey. It's always one of my
Here comes
favorites.
the hooded, lazy-eyed monkey. Gnarly. Cheap Whistle has made it through the first round.
Nice. But can you top this?
I was literally writing everyone that's been
It's
used.
the nasty, cross-eyed meanie.
Here comes trouble.
Alright, so. Yeah, the only one not been used is Bug-Eyed. And here we've had. Have we had Fish-Eyed? We haven't had Fish-Eyed. We've had Lazy, we've had Cross-Eyed, and we've had Tweaking. Oh my god, look at that face! Oh my god. Well, what one of these have we not done? We've had Meanie, we've had Monkey, we've had Gomer, Geezer. Oh my god, that is a face. Oh,
He's got the bugged out, fish-eyed geezer.
Well, I'll be. I've given you all the faces that I know.
Unbelievable. Threepwood has beaten the High Prince of the Puss.
Bravo.
Now who's the ombudsman of unoriginality?
Unoriginal? Me? If you say so, Short Stack.
I beat you. Now I demand your vote.
Is that so? Oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Forgot what?
I've had this old thing laying around.
Blowholes to Betsy. Could it be?
Holy buckets!
It's the Bug Eye! Rarely seen, bros and bras. If the challenger can't top that, this competition
I'll
is
top that.
over.
Are you suggesting that I pull out both of my eyes?
Whoa, extreme.
He clearly broke the rules.
Which rule is that?
Well, there ought to be a rule concerning the use of the freaky eye. I put up a fight. Can't you just give me your vote?
I stated my terms.
Oh.
Okay,
I had no chance the entire time, huh?
Took you long enough to figure out.
How about your vote for a fine leather jacket?
Oh, you know, I've been in the market, but no.
I feel like this is going to be a Pox freak out, but let's
Your
try it.
vote, or you're a dead man?
Resorting to petty threats? Good luck.
Oh, I don't have time for this. I'm sick of your runaround. I'm sick of your silly faces, and I'm sick of...
Whoa, maybe you're just sick, brah.
Oh, right, this is going to be a good face, isn't it?
You yelly-bellied deserter! I've crushed the souls of men 10 times as tough as you and forgotten them by lunch. You'll do as I say, or rue the name Threepwood for the rest of your very short life!
Good face.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's
we're all
the
green too.
Ferocious, green demon face? Threepwood wins with the nastiest mug this side of the hypothalamus.
Huh?
Fine, he wins. My vote is yours, but I've got my eye on you.
Which one? The one you could take
Nice.
out? Anyway, time for the vote then. Get
Hello
wrecked.
Now what?
All right, call a vote. I feel good about my chances.
Very well. Gentlemen, Goldilocks here would like to join the Brotherhood.
Sweet. Voting time. My favorite.
Brother Noogie, concerning the initiation of one Guybrush Threepwood, what say you?
Say yes.
Yes. I vote yes. I think he'll help raise morale.
Doubtful. Brother Moose, what say you?
I gotta go with my boy Santino on this one.
Yes! Roll out the red carpet and let it run with the blood of Threepwood's torment. Ready to rack. Oil up the thumb screws.
Man, you're something else, Santino. I say, yeah, my boy's got an eye for character.
Fine. I vote no.
Nope.
Hey, you said if I beat you in a pirate face-off, I'd be in like Flynn.
Yeah, man, I think you gotta keep your end of the bargain on this one.
Oh, all right. But only to maintain the integrity of the Brotherhood.
Get screwed.
Bureaucratic ethics win again.
You have a unanimous vote and a formal invitation to join the Democratically
stupid
United
dubs.
Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior.
I accept. Do I get a sash? Or a button?
No.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome.
Burn in flame.
Thanks,
You guys
Murray.
should really have buttons. I think they'd be a hit.
What you do receive is the honor of one of the Brotherhood's greatest responsibilities.
As the most junior member, you'll be the caretaker of the Cochlea. It's the key to our permanent vacay.
You just have that.
You're just giving it to me?
Guard it with your life, brother.
Well, I know where that's going. I didn't think they would just have it on them. I assumed it'd be somewhere else.
One cochlea procured.
Uh-huh.
We'll be out of here in 2 shakes of a pirate's booty.
Let's get going, shall we? Arst. Oh, poor Winslow. There we go, and put this. Yeah,
Here you go, pal.
have a new coat clear.
Whoa. I think we're back on course. I think I fixed your manatee problem.
How about that? I felt the beast rumble and checked my compass. It says that we're right on course.
Ancient manatee mating grounds? Here we come.
How did you fix his sense of direction?
Funny you should ask. I ran into your old crew.
My
and-
crew?
Yeah.
And they had the cochlea the entire time. I just pretended I wanted to join their stupid club and...
My crew?
Yeah, your crew. Alive this entire time.
Guybrush.
What a
You betrayed us!
fun.
Yeah, I totally did.
Yeah, I did kind of sell you guys out.
We trusted you!
Unbelievable, man.
Look, guys, I can explain.
There's no need.
Bug-Eye, the unlikely voice of reason.
Breaking the trust of the Brotherhood has only one consequence.
Yeah. An embarrassing facial tattoo.
An embarrassing facial tattoo?
Yeah, sure.
Kill him.
Heyo!
Hey Morgan, wanna help?
Morgan, Doll, it's killing time.
Excuse me?
A trio of bloodthirsty mutineers are gonna pop out of that hole in 3, 2,
What did I say earlier about running to me for help?
1.
Thanks. Thanks, Morgan.
Kill the betrayer!
I could use a hand, you took my other one.
I could use a hand.
Ha! He wants help from a girl.
Are you still whining over that little scratch I gave you back on the narwhal?
A little scratch, you took my hand.
It's go time, Morgan.
I can't just be told when to fight. I'm not some junkyard dog.
You're a mercenary, that's
Yeah, man.
literally what
Treat
you
a
do.
woman with respect, would you?
The mutineers were calling you a pansy earlier.
No, we weren't! He said you were a wilting flower!
That sounds like Guybrush Threepwood.
Look, I'm sorry about before.
Sorry about what?
About assuming you were incapable of handling the situation. You are capable.
Did
Now,
we assume
please
that she
show
wasn't?
these mutineers your capabilities.
I wasn't paying
And
attention.
And you're a mighty bounty hunter.
that's sweet. But aren't you forgetting something?
Your sword.
Huh. What? Oh! Weapon privileges restored.
Thank you.
Oh, she's just gonna use it against us as soon as we're out, right?
Mutineers of the crew of Coronado de Cava. I would like to establish, for the record, that the 4 of you were just manhandled by a woman. So in essence, you've been woman-handled. Which I imagine was not near as pleasant as it sounds.
Go dangle your yardum, you traitor!
Nice work, Morgan.
Thanks, Captain. I mean, thanks, Honey Bunch.
Now, Coronado, how do we get out of here?
I'm 14 steps ahead of you, mijo. Here, this should do the trick. That's a unique formula of Panamanian prune juice,
And
East
lax.
Indian espresso beans,
Oh,
and
we're going
booty
out the
breakfast
other
bran
end.
flakes. A few drops administered to the creature's digestive system should be our one-way ticket topside.
Got it. A few drops in the biggest bile pool I can find.
Yeesh. I don't think through the hole that we want to go through, though.
Done and done.
Quick, everyone on board! Hold on to your pantalones!
I don't see Murray. Is Murray still? Yeah, there he is. I got concerned. I couldn't see Murray. As much as that man wants to see me dead and in pain and suffering forever, I can't help but hate him. Of course.
Yuck!
That could have been worse.
Really?
Just a quick trip up the blowhole.
Manatees don't have blowholes.
What?
Yeah.
Then... Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We gave him laxative.
Hey, about down there.
I was a bit of a monkey's ass.
No, well, yes, but I was going to say that your style's not so bad.
Nothing if not stylish.
Anyway, I work alone. But you and I made a decent team.
Hey, lovebirds, quit flapping your gums and get up here. My treasure sits mere fathoms away.
Yeah, how are we gonna...
And my ship, the Howler Monkey. I thought I'd never see you again. I've dropped anchor down to the mating grounds and the cavern of La Esponja Grande. Now, if only my lawyer crew was worth a piece of eight. Star crew member even had the temerity to expire.
What's the problem?
Santino was not only a world-class swordsman, bullfighter, and pastry chef. He was also, most importantly, an unrivaled skin diver. There is no other man who can survive the swim down to the mating grounds.
Guybrush can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
Can indeed.
Is that so?
Oh, Manatee. Hey, Manatee. Freakish toe strength.
Yep, and I have freakish toe strength.
Well then, what are you waiting for, bucko? The sponge, and make it a snappy.
Okay. I guess we're just looking for the sponge. I love those tourist signs. Oh my god.
Well, that stuff in my pockets really weighs me down.
There's a manatee. Where's our manatee? Hi, friend.
Yeah, I think this is the manatee we rode in on. It looks okay, considering. Hey there, manatee.
Yee.
All right, good talk.
Thanks, manatee. Clamshell. Can I not do anything with clamshell? Apparently not. Best.
Let's see here. 6,000 doubloons, the Jewel Crown of Queen Archipelago. Oh, and a golden wrenchy thing. Score!
Love it. Treasure? Nah. Tool? Hell yeah.
Leviathan country. All ocean life is dangerous. Do not approach or feed. The Ancient Voodoo Artifact Preservation Society welcomes you to La Esponja Grande. Please stay on the path.
Okay. Let's get going.
Finally, the home of La Esponja Grande.
Ah, that's gonna be an issue.
Uh-oh.
There's an even bigger manatee.
Horrible. Teeth. Gnashing. Ferocious.
That's a manatee.
Leviathan.
I neglected to mention the Guardian of La Esponja.
Oh, great.
What was it? A giant squid? They've been known to hunt and swallow entire corsairs.
No.
Megalodon? Devil whale?
Manatee.
Worse.
What then?
Female. Giant. Manatee.
The monster must be tamed, cheap whistle.
With what? A rolled up newspaper?
Taming the female is no easy task. Their fickle minds are the greatest of all riddles. Complex, confounding, beautiful.
Are we still talking about manatees?
I equipped my crew to be able to communicate with the creatures. Alas, Santino was the only one who had learned to understand their song.
Sort of put all your eggs in one basket, huh?
Oh, what an explorer he would have made.
Yeah, where did he learn? Maybe that helped.
Santino wasn't raised by giant manatees, was he? How could he understand them?
Learned it on Flotsam Island, I believe, from a scientist.
Ah.
Marquis? Huh.
Even if we could get the winds to work in our favor, I'm not leaving this anchorage. I've come too far to risk losing the location of my super absorbent prize.
Alright.
Sure, Santino could understand Manatee, but how did he make those strange noises to communicate with them?
With the tongue of the manatee, of course.
What's the deal with you and Manatee parts?
It's a device that I plan to market to tourists such as yourself after this adventure was complete. It allows you to produce their sounds.
Oh, so I don't have to put my mouth on anything gross?
I asked one of my crewmen to watch after it long ago.
Let me guess. Santino.
Certainly not. His skills were not to be wasted on such a simple mission. It would have been one of the others, though I'll be slivered if I can remember which one.
Damn it.
So one of the mutineers should know where the tongue of the manatee is?
I imagine so.
Alright.
You don't have some cockamamie plan for taking care of the
Interrogate
Leviathan?
them, find out which
Nothing.
one.
I originally
That's it.
spent 3 months fabricating a giant manatee shooter to be piloted by a crew of 15 men, all well learned in the ways of bestial romance. But sadly, they were lost during a trial run, mashed like peas.
Yeesh.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Okay, got it.
Learn to communicate with the manatee, and La Esponja Grande will finally be within our grasp.
Okay. Doogie.
I need information.
I'll never break.
Comfy?
You're a betrayer. But do you think Morgan is still into me?
Oh, yeah, definitely. See how you still have all your limbs? That means she cares.
Good.
Arr. The bugged out, squeaking monkey.
You can't intimidate me.
Okay.
Thought you were the scaredy cat of the group.
I'm deceptively principled, unlike you, Benedict Arnold.
Not even close to my name.
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
Never find it, betrayer.
Alright, that's enough.
Hey, Murray, I don't suppose you know.
You, Murray.
His name is Santino.
Santino. I know you know diddly.
That might be so, but I'll never talk, and the wills of these men will be stronger for it.
The skull is right. This information won't come easy.
Tell Moose to give me the info. Oh, you're useless.
You're useless. Tell Moose to give up his info.
Never! I revel in your frustration with my tight-lipped comrade.
I'm throwing you overboard.
Yeah? Try it, Bumblefingers.
Zoinks!
If I take his head and throw it off, will they all then panic?
Brotherhood's not so cool now, is it?
Wait until we chew through your ropes of oppression and topple your puppet regime.
Wow, Murray, you've gone political.
I just learned all those words.
Of course. Alright.
Talk to you later.
Be gone, oppressor.
How could I take his head? Brown.
Can you be bribed?
Only with your head on a pike. Yes, pike.
Like the fish?
I'm gonna have to adjust to life with a hook hand. For starters, I shouldn't do that.
Damn it. I'll take the flopping fish.
Oh, look at that fish flop. Come here, you.
I doubt the rest of them are going to talk, really.
I need information.
You'll never make me talk. I draw my strength from the Brotherhood.
Okay.
Please, who had the tongue of the manatee? Pretty please? With the kumquat on top?
I didn't have it. I can't remember who had it, but it wasn't me.
He's telling the truth.
Wait, what? I didn't even have to do anything.
Sometimes they break easy, like delicate Fabergé eggs. Look at him. He's a wreck.
Just don't hurt me.
Fine.
Oh. Okay. So it's either Moose or the
All right,
other one.
You. Oh, tough guys, huh? Let's see what happens when I tighten the screws.
Hurt me all you want. I'll never sing for the man.
Yeah, hurt him all you want.
I've got to deal with Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That's how I get to this guy.
Sorry to have to go and pull you away from your icon.
Unbelievable, Bron. I thought you and I were gonna have buckets of good times. Just you, me, Santino, Jumbo Jimbo, partying at the cantina. Maybe hit the mucus flume for a change of pace.
Yeah. Can't believe I'm gonna miss out on the mucus flume.
Alright.
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
Not telling you, man. I'll never talk. Santino's with me on this.
Yeah, we'll rot before you know anything.
Solidarity, brother!
You've already rotted.
Well, you can't stay tough forever.
Watch me.
Watch him.
Okay, so I need to figure out how to take Murray's head. Morgan, you got any
Hey, Morgan.
ideas?
I know you're a cutthroat pirate hunter, but do you have any female insight into this manatee problem?
You mean the monster?
The same. This thing is colossal. Teeth the size of a ship's mast. Been killing any male manatee that gets within a flipper's length.
You know, she might seem cold and brutal, but she's probably just, I don't know, lonely. You know?
Shouldn't she just stop murdering anything that gets near her cave then?
What did you do when she showed her teeth?
Ran away.
No, I ran away.
Right. You know what I think?
What's that?
She needs another manatee to stand its ground and not be so afraid of her. She kills them because that's all she knows how to do. And if someone could overcome that fear of death and stand in front of her long enough to teach her something different,
Oh god.
I think she might just let them.
Morgan, you're far too close.
Then we could get the sponge?
Yes, and then we could get the sponge.
And then we can cure Elaine. Perfect. Talk a male manatee into standing
I'm
its
sorry,
ground.
Morgan, but
Thanks, Mo. You're the best.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
you've got to remember, he's a married man.
You work for the Singe. How can I get back to Flotsam? I need him to teach me how to understand manatee.
The next time you set foot on Flotsam, you'll be dissected.
Catchy. You ever consider a career with their Chamber of Commerce?
Failing there isn't an option.
Lose your heart on Flotsam Island, along with your spleen.
What you need is a way to get to Flotsam without being on Flotsam.
Hey, that sounds like a puzzle. You really are warming up to my shtick.
okay, I think I know what I need to do for that.
Can I borrow your sword for a minute?
Just for a minute.
Thanks.
Well, Murray, everyone say goodbye to Santiago. Santiano?
Sorry it had to come to this. The tongue of the manatee location, or someone here will never need a milliner again.
A milliner?
Hat maker. A hatter. I'm cutting off somebody's head.
You don't have the stones.
Oh, I do.
Don't I?
You don't scare me with your sharp, shiny stick, puny mortal.
Santino.
I am Santino.
I really forgot his
the
name.
incontrovertible demonic skull, and I shall three words.
Bye, Murray.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, man!
What? What happened? We can't see!
He did it! He's crazier than a sack of eels, man! What did he do? Santino's dead!
He was dead anyway.
Don't hurt anyone else. I'll talk.
Go.
I didn't have it. That's all I can remember.
Forgive me for not trusting your bile-encrusted memory.
I didn't have it, bro.
He's telling the truth. Or at least he thinks he is.
All right. Who's next?
Well, Nookie had it.
I need information.
I'll never break.
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
Never find it, betrayer.
All right, that's enough.
How do I get him to talk?
Hey, Mo. Those mutineers have information.
I've got ways of making them talk.
I bet you do. But you know what? I think I've got this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could have done with a bit of help, though. I assume this guy, I need to come up with the right combination of face. Go talk to the carver.
What is it, Swabby?
Nah, you know what?
All right, that's enough.
Let's just get on with
Joseph?
stuff. Like this.
Dakava's locket. voodoo trinket or foil wrapped candy to remove its center.
Look all you want, but don't take it.
Never noticed this before. Wonder what it does.
You know what it does?
Guybrush, the voodoo power contained within that locket is not to be meddled with. The last time you fiddled with the powers of voodoo, you stupidly unleashed the powers of...
I thought you were going to be more helpful, Judy lady. Turns out you were not. I mean, what happened if I did it like this?
It's like they tell you on the first day of pirate kindergarten. You can't stick a square peg leg into a round hole. Or a square picture, for that matter.
Fine. This won't work the way that I'm thinking, right?
What am I doing in this spindly husk? It can't be treepwood. Perhaps I've leapt into the decrepit shell of a sailor suffering starvation. Or the torpid corpse of a malnourished deckhand.
Yep, wrong way. Well, that's fine. We have a wrench. I was just curious to see what happened.
Now the arrow points the opposite way. This should be interesting. Or fraught with peril.
Let's go.
Whoa!
God damn it.
This voodoo throne is plush, comfortable, ergonomic. No wonder she never stands up when I arrive. Ah, upsy daisy. She can't get up, but I need to talk to the Marquis de Singe.
Well, I suppose we're doing voodoo.
It has the picture of a fractured scientist on it.
Actor in target.
It shows a woman conjuring a curse.
I don't
It's
know
a
what I'm
picture of an
doing.
incredibly handsome adventurer on his way somewhere.
So this is gonna do something to me, I assume.
Hex me now. I wonder what this does.
There, broke the curse. You know, that makes sense.
Whoa.
That makes a
was
lot
like
of sense.
Massive, instantaneous liposuction. Not that I've ever done that sort of thing.
Alright, let's try it again. I'm kind of curious what would have happened if I left his picture in. Okay. So, the sun's just a target. Suppose like that.
What a terrible wedgie! I wonder what could have caused this.
Just that voodoo nonsense you don't believe in. Okay, let's try this the other way around then.
I like otters. They're so cute, but potentially ferocious. They are the wolves in sheep's clothing of the sea. Perhaps I could develop genetically flambéed attack otters.
That wasn't helpful.
When you handle tarot cards all day, it's important to moisturize. That's where I first met my old pirate pal.
Yeah, which we haven't seen. Oh, I miss him. Miss him already. Guybrush, stop playing with her.
The legendary paperweight of Yamala. It can hold down paper like nobody's business.
I don't suppose... Okay, what
It's
is
a cocktail
this?
napkin with the words Juju Mama and Sesame. Oh, cryptic. I hope this is what I think it is and not what I hope it isn't.
I assume for scratching your back, yeah.
It looks familiar, but I just can't put my finger on it.
Seventh finger. We seen anyone lose a finger? I don't remember.
Nah.
Okay. But that didn't work. Maybe if I have Sanj come here. I don't think this is going to be good.
Come on in. Enter my mystical lair of voodoo.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I have traveled here to... pardonnez-moi, I can't quite remember.
There we go.
You've missed my musk?
Quoi? No, I am feeling alright. You seem, how you say, bizarre.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
I feel pretty.
That is nice. I will be going now.
No, wait.
While you're here, I want to ask you something.
No, don't.
I understand that you speak the language of giant manatees, and I'm not referring to your silly accent.
How do you know of this? Yes, I have a book that can teach one the language of these majestic creatures.
May I have said book?
May I have this book?
I feel no need to give it to you. You'll just tarnish it with your mumbo-jumbo voodoo nonsense. You have no respect for the sciences.
You have no respect for the science. But, whatever.
Marquis, bring me the book of the manatee language, or I'll give you an education on voodoo from the business
Voodoo.
end of a
That's the word I was
curse.
looking for.
You make me laugh. this is the sound of my laughter. There will be no curse, because I am not believing in it.
Uh-huh.
With that, I must go.
I will give you wedgies now. Just watch me. What was it? It was action, like that? Yeah. Wedgie! You're cursed.
Oh, that is the worst wedgie I have ever known. Heavens to hippos, I can practically taste my underpants. No, it is impossible. She could not have done this to me.
But I can.
Perhaps I will bring her the silly textbook, just in case.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Whoever could it be? It's open.
I have brought you the language
Guybrush, you're enjoying
textbook
this
you
too
have
much.
requested. My motivations for this act are meaningless. Take it.
Oh, for me? Thanks, Mark. Put it there on the table. Now scram. Learn the enchanting language of the giant sea cow in 12 easy steps.
Well, we're learning what manatee language is. Can't speak it though, only understand it.
Wow. Who knew manatees had such an impressive vocabulary?
Right, I think that's it. Let's break the curse now. So fracture. What happens when I do that? Is that what it was before?
Curse you, Guybrush Threepwood!
That wasn't so bad.
Oh, I see. Alright, let's actually put it in the right way around. Wait, this isn't right at all. This is just... Damn it!
Who may enter?
I have returned, but I do not know why.
I don't know why either. You're a mistake.
You suddenly realized that science is a fad, your life's work is a waste, and you'd like a luscious shoulder to cry on?
Huh? Never! Enough with this hoodoo voodoo. I am begone. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Of course, it's fracture. Oh, interesting. What happens when I do it that way around? Or is that... Will that work either way? I assume it will. There we go. Right. I think that's all I need to do with that. Now I still need to figure out how to get the tongue. I know you have it. You're the only person... Have a fish.
I don't want anything bad to happen to this fish.
Fair enough. Can I bribe you?
I've got some mighty fine treasure here, and it could all be yours if you just tell me where the tongue of the manatee is.
I don't want treasure. I want freedom. Freedom!
Okay.
I need information.
I'll never break.
Arr!
Monkey. Cross-eyed. Bugged out. No, fish-eyed.
You can't intimidate me.
Alright, that's enough.
Need to figure out what I can do to this guy.
I shouldn't defile this seahorse head any more than I have to.
Alright, let's try jumping back into the water, see what happens. Bird's gonna be down here somewhere. Don't know where. Murray, you back in the chest?
It's empty.
Nope. Just need to figure out how to loosen that guy's tongue. Hey, Mr. Manatee, don't suppose you would know anything?
Hi, Mr. Manatee. This probably sounds like nonsense to your unevolved ear, but I think I can understand you now. What are you going through?
Aww.
I better figure out how to speak like a manatee so I can help this guy out and get to the sponge.
Yeah, we gotta help the manatee. I'm annoyed the shell isn't interactable. It looks like it would be. What can I... Let's just try using everything.
I promised myself that if I ever got a hook hand, I wouldn't use it to torture the men I had tied to my mast.
Hang it.
Elaine was pretty adamant that I take care of this. I should just hold on to it.
I'm just gonna try everything because I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure this stuff only works on giant manatees. And besides, ugh.
I already tried the horse head. Sword, I
My mother
suppose?
always told me to use my words, or at least not to resort to out-and-out murder.
Is that before she sung about the wishbone is connected to the wishbone?
Hey, Mo. Do you know anything about the language of manatees?
No. I speak a little monkey, though.
About this female manatee?
Yeah.
Get a male manatee to stand its ground, then what? Oh, I could teach him the courting dance of the Monkey Island cannibals.
Or how about you get him to string a coherent sentence together? A little humor doesn't hurt either.
No humor. Got it.
Thanks. You're right on top of La Esponja Grande. DeCava would never let us set sail.
How do I convince him? Alright, DeCava.
What is it, Swabby?
I'll finally talk to you.
I can't wait to get La Esponja Grande.
What? Why do you care about La Esponja?
I, just want to get good marks come crewman review time.
Ah, very well then.
What you working on?
So, what you doing?
Working.
On?
Plan B.
Oh, good thinking. Morgan thinks the Leviathan just needs a male to stand its ground.
Well then, Cyrano, learn to understand their language and find the tongue
I
of
know
the
it's
manatee.
language, I
And
just...
all I need to do is find her a suitor.
That's easy.
What was that about the manatee Tungus Maximus?
It's a device that allows you to sing their song. Like I said, I can't remember which crew member I asked to
Snoogie.
protect it.
Alright, that's enough.
Suit yourself.
What's in there?
May I have a look at your files?
As a trusted member of my crew, there's nothing I wouldn't share with you.
Really?
Go right ahead.
Oh. I see. I see. Alright. I need to make that face. So was it cross-eyed? That's a geezer, I think. Agnes.
Whoa! Look at the mug on that nun.
Okay. I get it. I get it. I need to make that face.
I need information.
I'll never break.
Uh-huh.
Arr!
How about... Which one was it? Is it nasty? No. Stinking. Yeah, stinking. Cross-eyed. Geezer. There we go.
Stop! Ah!
There we
Please.
go.
No, Sister Agnes. Noogie's sorry.
Who had the tongue of the manatee, or you get the face again?
It was Moose. Moose had it. Please, no more.
Is this true?
Sad, I can't remember, brah.
Damn it.
It's Jimbo. His Icor funnel. That's the tongue of the manatee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I left it back in the big guy's stomach. How could I forget?
No wonder.
Well, I know why I still have the laxative. Hey, Manatee, I need to get inside you. Or maybe I need to get you to...
I better figure out how to speak like a manatee so I can help this guy out and get to the sponge.
I'm sorry.
I think I should just talk to him.
I can't. It's in him. Fish, maybe?
I think I should just talk to him.
There we go. See your
Hungry
says.
fella?
There we go. Back inside.
All of that ingestion and digestion has tossed the tongue of the manatee into the bile pool. That's a long way down.
Well, you gotta play the bongos real quick. This is what the fish is for! Of course! Because the fish just... Right? Yeah! Go fish! Play them bongos!
Got it!
Hell yeah.
The tongue of the manatee. Travel edition.
Right, and then laxatives back in the pool.
Just a dab will do ya. Whoops.
And time to get violently thrown out again.
That was, Actually, I don't want to talk about it.
Right, I can now talk to you, Manatee.
It's the travel edition. I'm gonna have to make do with the phrases that come preloaded.
Of
Here goes
course.
nothing. Best start with courtesy.
Let's see. Hello. Hi there too, Mr. Manatee. You just need to stand your ground and talk to her. Let's go, big buddy. We can do this. Or romance the Leviathan. Satisfactory. Curtsy. This sounds satisfactory. Hello, I am very pleased to meet you. Hang around. What do we have? How much is it? Yeah, let's go. How much is it? Buy her love. Come on. Come on. Time and day, time and day. I've lost my watch. Yeah, I've lost my watch. That's a corny pickup line. Hell yeah! Aww. That is a big manatee. Adorable. Look at him go. God, I love manatees. They are the gentle giants of the sea. Alright, let's get La Sponja Grande. It's the sponge.
There it is. The legendary Esponja Grande. I've crossed seas, survived an island siege, thwarted countless enemies, 7 give or take, traveled the entrails of a manatee and courted marine life, all for this one moment. Huh. I thought it would be bigger.
Yeah, we'll name that Grande. Hey, you're taking my box.
Wow, it works! I feel better already. Time to take La Esponja Pequeño to Elaine.
Nice.
Oh, I got it! We finally got it! We really hoodwinked old Coronado, eh? Now, I just gotta get back to her and...
I see.
Huh? No, Dakava, it's not like that.
You are a backstabbing sponge and woman stealer.
damn.
This is the end of the line.
Really, hear me out. Look, I thought you swore you'd never serve another tyrant.
In light of recent events, I've had a philosophical breakthrough.
But what about Moose and Noogie? Where's...
Gentlemen, this is why you always have a plan B.
Oh boy. We're back in these cages again. Yep.
So what's plan B?
Very funny. Ow! Ooh, this must be petrified wood. For being homemade by a lunatic, these cages are surprisingly sturdy.
Alright.
If I could just reach that rope.
Oh.
Morgan! How do we get out of here?
No idea. This is your kind of thing, isn't it?
It is. Can confirm.
Can you reach the rope holding my cage?
She got
Too far away.
little arms.
I'll figure something out.
Better do it fast. Dakava's getting away.
Oh crap, he is actually okay. How do I get it so maybe chuck her the sword?
She's out of reach.
Okay, how do I get her?
Can you reach the rope holding your cage?
It's too far away.
There we go.
Can you reach the rope holding your cage?
No, I can't get through the top.
Okay.
I'll figure something out.
Better do it fast. Dakava's getting away.
I know he is. So I'm gonna give you the sword.
Your sword.
Thanks. It felt like I was missing a part of me. No offense.
Yeah, sure. Then do that. Then
Morgan,
reach the rope holding my cage
can you reach the rope holding my cage?
with a sword.
No, but I bet the Blade of Dragoda can.
It can. That's why I gave it to you.
Whoa! Come back with my sponge!
You'll never have the sponge or my lady's love. Moose, bring me my prize.
Sure thing, boss. I think Santino picked it up.
What?
Oh, right.
You mean they left the sponge?
Hey, they forgot the sponge.
They left the sponge.
Him isn't, and bring her about.
Yes, sir.
Then empty the cannons on him, me hearties.
Hey, Morgan, they forgot the sponge.
They're coming back. Do something, Guybrush.
First things first.
Cannon back, I suppose. Not like this ever works.
It is for me to shoot the cannon, and for you to surrender the sponge.
Yep, never works. Why do we even have a cannon?
Where do you think you're going? Hand over the sponge, or the manatees will forever mate over your corpse.
Eee.
Yikes.
I guess... fail? Nope, can't go up there either. Jesus Christ, what can I
Where do you
do?
think you're going? Hand over the sponge, or the manatees will forever mate over your corpse.
Yikes. I spent some good times in that cage.
Main mast. Aha!
There's no mast like a rubber tree mast.
Quickly, bring up another cannon from the hold.
Quickly, jump off board.
I can't just leave Morgan behind.
Damn it.
Besides, I'd have to come right back up in 10 minutes.
Fine. I guess up here. Oh, too slow. Right, back to the mast.
Another cannon, rapidamente.
How many cannons do you guys have? Alright, let's go up here. Or not. Okay.
Yikes.
Oh, shoot the cannon. That makes more sense.
Another cannon, rapidamente.
Cannon!
You can't sink a boat made entirely of rubber trees.
Oh, goddamn.
I should have thought of that.
Okay, maybe use the mast again.
Another cannon, rapidamente.
Main mast. There we go. Let's see if we can get Morgan loose. Yeah. What can I do here?
That slippery savant built his entire ship out of rubber trees. Touche, Coronado.
Didn't mean to click that.
Another cannon, rapidamente.
Yeah, how about getting a manatee to sick him?
Calling a manatee to the rescue is the best idea I've had in minutes. But this won't work above water.
Well, I've tried jumping off and you wouldn't let me.
Another cannon, rapidamente.
I know, another cannon. I've got the plank.
This is my only way to communicate with giant manatees. I need to keep it safe.
Heck, nab it. I really have no idea. Let's talk to Morgan.
How do I free you?
It won't matter if Takava sinks us to the bottom of the Caribbean. Take him out.
Any ideas how to do that?
Well, his ship is immune to cannon fire.
There's gotta be some way to sink him.
Easy for you to say. Everything going all right up there?
Just peachy.
I'll figure something out.
Hurry! It can't dodge cannonballs forever.
I don't know what to do. I literally have nothing.
Another cannon! Rapidamente!
I can't just leave Morgan behind. Besides,
Yeah, but
I
call
have to
for
come
a
right back up in 10
manatee.
minutes.
That's my plan. Map.
No! First you must throw me la esponja, then you may sail!
God damn it. I'm missing something.
Another cannon! Rapidamente!
If I give the sponge to Morgan,
Nope.
let's see what happens if I try to give them the sponge.
I didn't seize a screaming narwhal, sacrifice a trio of legendary sea creatures, and help a couple giant manatees find love for nothing.
Gotta be something I can do here.
Another cannon! Rapidamente!
Let's try and go up here again. Oh. Oh, come on. No, it just immediately stops me from going up.
Nice.
I'm missing something. I know I am.
Another cannon! Rapidamente!
Definitely nothing when I came up here, because he just goes all the way to the top for some reason. Then get shot at, so it goes back down. I don't exactly have a lot of things to play around with. Got an idea. Got an idea.
Another cannon! Rapidamente!
What if I stick the seahorse head in the cannon?
Sorry,
There we
buddy.
go. If I can't go in the water to summon manatee,
He's resorted to hurling detritus, sir.
Hope you're still hungry, fella.
it's the same manatee. Yeah, I'm giving them their permanent vacation back. It's fine. It's fine. God, why am I so orange? I need to sort out my lighting situation.
Now that I think about it, keeping that seahorse head in my pants the entire time I was underwater probably wasn't the safest course of action.
Nah, probably not.
Well played, Threepwood.
And I didn't even have to run anyone through.
Yeah, you let a manatee do your dirty work for you. Hey, look at that.
Are they holding hands?
Flippers, but yeah.
Aww.
Huh. Where do you think they're headed?
I don't know. Wherever nature tells them to, I imagine.
That's nice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it coming. I mean, she's still a mercenary. Like I said, she does a very good job at separating professional and private life. Hey, that's it. Chapter 3 done. Hey, Murray.
Dan Connors? You have a worse haircut than I do.
Okay, I guess he's just gonna roast the devs for a bit.
Eric Parsons, all dressed up and no place to go. Grossman, that guy again? Animation? I need no animation. I live!
Of course.
How
Alright.
many numbskulls does it take to make one of these anyway?
I don't think, unfortunately, we'll be able to play another
Joe
chapter.
Kitty, the man who taught me everything I know. Everything I know about evil.
I was really hoping I would have time.
Sitting in a dark room with lava lamps and they think it's heaven. Sound? I don't want to hear it. Damien, are you really a lumberjack or do you just like the plaid shirts? Marketing? I sell myself. Jake, go talk to somebody who cares. Will it never end?
Nope, never.
Oh, the playtesters. All that pizza and no idea what kind of meat it was. Whoa, that's a filthy lie. This is my own voice. Kevin Bruner, he's been around forever. Go away, old man. Randy Tudor, I will end you.
So it's actually quite interesting. I like Murray. He is one of my favourite recurring characters.
Oh, like all these people had something to do with it.
I like they include pets and babies. Oh, back in the chest with you, Murray. Maybe we'll see you again in return.
Face of hell.
But not for the time being.
I alone rule the interface. I have taken control, and none shall.
So yeah, I don't have time to play another one, I don't think, really. Unless... yeah, that would literally take me to midnight if I tried to play another one. And the thing is... I seem to remember getting really stuck on Chapter 4. Oh yeah, Winslow.
Feeling right as rain now, Captain. As refreshed as my days as a cabana boy in Borneo.
Yeah, you missed quite a bit, Winslow.
Captain? Oh dear.
Yeah, I will continue playing this on Thursday. We'll see about maybe streaming slightly earlier, maybe, I don't know. Seeing if I could get the last two done. Because I think this is the end now. For me playing Monkey Island on Mondays, I'll go back to Skyrim now. It's been a while since I played Skyrim. But I'm satisfied now that I'm relatively caught up. I only got, you know, probably 2 more streams at most to catch up before I can start playing Return. But yeah. Thank you everyone so much for joining. It always means so much. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. Just remember, be kind to everyone. The world's filled with a lot of bad right now. A lot of people being not nice to each other. Just go around to be nice to people. Either way, I'll see you tomorrow for... I'm not sure what. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Simpsons Hit and Run. It's such a shame the save got corrupted. I know, I've got a whole stack of PS2 games right next to me. I might play something different. I might pick up something different. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Either way, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.